Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am doing something new to me, like literally new to me. I test run it. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but hey, I did start it. So I want you to let me know if you like the idea. I'm going to show you the end result of the test run I did. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna send a message to Audie and let her know I'm on. She usually lets me know that she'll come in and just see how everything's going. Oh, that happened while I'm gone. So okay. So we are right now going to let Audie know I'm online. I don't know if she's there or not. I know you are.
Yes.
I don't see Audie yet, but I'm going to add this to my stream so people can see when I'm on. Can you say good morning?
I shall do.
Just to let people know you're here. And I'm gonna let Audie know. I'm on now. Okay, just told Audie, so she'll be in soon. So we are going to do crochet with wire, guys. Yes, it's something different for me. So I have all of this wires. See these right here? I have the gold color and they're fours. I like to use the threes, but I'll try the fours. Not sure how that's gonna go. Let's use the gold one, gold colored wire, or the silver wire, or even this color. It says copper on it, anyways. They're all copper wire, but they have that, the coloring right here, the red and the black. We'll use this set right here. We're gonna do a test out run. So the colors I'm going to use. Oh, burgles. Yep, burgles. I forgot something. I'm thinking of going with a silver, the silver right here, and I'm thinking of going with this blue right there in crochet and see how it goes. I'm very nervous. I'm using an 04 hook. This is the only hooks I'll use with wire. Only one. So let's see, which one should I do? Huh. Let's try copper. Let's try this orangish copper. What do you guys think? Do I have it on now? Or is it on this side? One of these is. Ow. Okay. I have to use this part right here to help pull it off. Oh yeah, it was that one. So we're going to try this out. Now, I'm not going to say I'm very good at it. Oh, wrong one. So this one was the one. Okay. Oh. At least it's tight. Can't complain about that, can we? It's a very tight pull there. So we're going to do orange. We are going to leave these things on the hook. So we're going to use this right here, which is yeah. I think I have something down here I can use. Yep, I can. It's called this right here. So we're going to use all of these if I can. And we're going to use the silver. And then we are going to use the blue. So I'm going with this idea of it's real rocks, but I don't know what this blue. It's not sapphire. I know that for a fact. This was originally from Temu, so I think this is I don't know what it is, but it's not the original colors. I have real sapphires. Jeff can confirm I've used sapphires, real sapphires.
Yep.
I don't use fake. But this time, this is just to do a test run. I think doing a test run is a good idea. So yeah. Very excited, but very nervous. So I think the bottom one will start with a silver, and then we'll go blue, then silver, then blue. And you guys can let me know your thoughts. Now, we don't know the size of the wrist because it's so different when you're actually crocheting things. Seriously? I went and got myself a wrist sizer. As in, I have one of those things. Did you really break? Oh, good. Good. You'll fit. Good. That's going to be a tight one. So, yeah, I'm very excited about trying this new. I came upon it on YouTube. And I heard about crocheting with wire. And it's still jewelry. Now me, would I wear this? No. It's too messy for me in my book. And it's not dainty enough. But we'll try it out. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I have to do 2 sets. Okay. So we need to do silver by itself, and then we have to put the blue on by itself to make the jewelry. Sorry about that. Just realized what I did. Yeah, we're going to do that. So, yeah, I tested it out. It's not an easy one to make, to be honest, in my mind. I'll show you what I did with the test one. But we are going to crochet with silver. Well, not silver. Crochet with wire. First time for me. Well, second time for me. First time was just a test run. This time it's actually doing it. It didn't really. The first time didn't turn out right in my mind. Second one might not even turn out right either, but we'll try our best, right? So right now I'm just putting on balls of silver. This might be on what metal is silver? Not silver itself, but something else.
You mean the argentum?
No. Don't touch the argentum.
Or do you mean German silver?
No, I'm talking about.
I mean, silver is a metal.
I know, but it's not silver. What are they called? The balls. Like, let's say you go to a rock and you mine or you get something.
It's just called silver ore, isn't it? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
And this is not silver. Trust me.
Well, if it's not silver, I don't know what.
What mineral? What mineral looks silver? There's one that's
You're not talking hematite, are you, or something?
might be hematite. Is there another one?
Hematite is like a iron ore kind of thing, steel.
Yeah. And the other one?
I honestly don't know. I don't know what you've got there.
Well, these beads, it has like a silver tone to it, but it's not silver. They're supposed to be like the rocks. You know, like how this is supposed to be white, but white is not blue. It's supposed to be white and black. But yeah. So good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Okay, disclaimer. There's two disclaimers. First disclaimer. Anyone who advertises... Okay, there we go. This one's not going through. Oh, okay, it's going through. I'm not liking this one. Not one bit. These little balls are not what I'm used to. I'm used to doing like whites or something like that, but right now I'm going to go with the full-on silver one. The silver one is not I can't think what it is. There's a couple of different metals. Not metals, but different minerals that look silver. I'm talking about rocks, as in rocks. I don't know which one it would be. So anyone can help me with that, that would be awesome. I'm right now just getting these onto the wire. Now I'm going to be making this into a bracelet. I'm doing the real copper color. I have a lot of these 04s or 03s. So this one's going to be a little bit more, what's the word? Right now I'm just putting these on. I love crochet. I'll be honest. I do. I love crochet. Crochet is my forte. Wouldn't you agree, honey?
Crochet is what you have always done?
Yes.
As long as I've known you?
Yes. And when I get really frustrated, I go right straight to my crochet needle and start crocheting. I do like diamond painting too. I do like diamond painting too, but crochet has always been my forte. Right now, putting all this I'm not sure how I feel about this one. But I know there is one that they make, like the hematite, not the hematite. I can't. The Huite. Whoa, what happened here? The Huite, that's what they call it. It's a Huite, which is a black and white, and I can show you that. That's Huite. I always wondered what those were. Okay, I gotta get the last one that fell on the floor. So I will be having you aimed at my computer for just a second while I go and so they're all put on to crochet. Yes, you heard correctly. Crochet. See? They're all on. Except for one, which went down on the floor. I felt it come down on the floor. Where is it? Okay, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing it. Oh, I need better lighting too. Usually I put this light on. Oh, it's unplugged. That's unusual. Well, not unusual. I unplugged everything trying to get something. Because what happened was my mouse died and I had to get there. Now it should? Yeah. There, that should help the light. Okay, where did you go, little ball? It's a silver looking little ball. I felt you fall. I felt you fall. Not seeing it. Nope, I'm not seeing it. So there's no silver little ball. Oh well. I mean, I'll find it if I find it. But it's not there right now. So, we start with the crochet. First thing you want to do when you start with crochet is you want to make a slip knot. I'm so used to doing my slip knots a certain way. And the good news is with wire, from what I've been reading, you don't need to worry as much about losing your so there it starts. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I have to make it a little bit bigger. So if I put something else on it, I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to definitely make it a little bit bigger. So we're fixing this up like this. This is new to me, guys. So sorry, but I'm not used to crocheting with wire. Not one bit. Now I will use this to straighten it. That will work. Okay, it's as straight as I can get. So I need to have a length of wire. So there's this wire right here. See? So I need to have a length of wire for when I do the other thing. You're fine. Then I go under and I lift that up. And then I tighten it. There. Okay. So we got it now. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here. Now, from what they're saying, or from what I've been studying, you have to make it big enough for the, and again, so this is a little bit more firm, and a little bit more firm. And as you can tell, it stays in place. As you can tell, it stays in place. See that? So, and you kind of flatten it down, but it stays in place. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 2 more. It's still jewelry, guys. This is going to be still jewelry, but it's just different. Okay, so we have our jewelry. We have our start. We have our tail. The tail is for putting on our clasp later. So we lift one up, which I'm going to lift this one up. Now we just got it right up there. We wrap it, and we crochet it in. That's it. Then we do one by itself. Then we lift one up. Now you want it to fit your wrist. So am I interested in these type of jewelries? No. Although I think when I was growing up, my grandmother gave me one type of jewelry like this. That looks pretty cute. I just put it in like this, and I put it into the little section right there, and that into that little section right there. Now we do one right here, and we take one of these silver things, and we wrap it, and we crochet that in, and then we put that right into the little section. This is quite interesting, I'll tell you that. Trying to do the bracelet. It's a different type of bracelet. I've never done something like this before. Well, can't say never, but it's crocheting wire. You're actually crocheting wire. You don't want it too tight, but you want it to fit right into its little slot like that. Do you see what I mean? So I'm going to bring this down just a tad so you can see what I'm doing. And we'll do it again. You crochet. And then you take one of your beads and you crochet this in. And you actually just push it in and it's in place. I mean, that itself would look really pretty and it looks dainty, doesn't it? But I'm trying something out, guys. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I'm trying to show you you're crocheting with wire. That's one way of getting that look that you want. Something like that. And you just okay. And then we'll do this again. And you go like that. And it's right there. So I'm not sure what everyone will think, but that's what crocheting with wire is like. It's a new to me type of concept. I actually have silver wire on its way, which is real silver. It's fine silver, and it's a 3 fine silver still on its way. But do you see what I mean? This in itself would look amazing, wouldn't it? And I didn't have to do any wire wrapping or anything. It's just there. But we could do something else with it. Right now I'm making a bracelet. I want the bracelet to have so that's one way of doing it, is to crochet wire in. It's a very new concept to me. But it looks kind of dainty now. Even my husband would agree this looks dainty. Do you see what I'm talking about right there? Yeah. Very dainty looking.
Yeah. Twisting in nicely.
Make sure that does not twist in. So you keep going like this. And you check the size and you check and see, okay, is it my size or is it? So we're going to put one more wire, I guess. It has to fit someone's wrist. And I'll put this in like that, and there's the wire. Again, I have to put this, and there's the wire. It's actually quite an easy task. You want it to fit. I think I like this idea because it looks kind of dainty right now. But yeah, that's how you do it. Although if you want a messy one, which I can make a messy one. And then you take one more. I don't think I need to make it that big, but if I'm going to make it into a messy bracelet. So this is just very dainty. Now, if I hold it right here and hold it in place, we can check and see if this is long enough for someone's wrist. Now, I mean, the idea of making something dainty like this would look good. There's one called the messy one. There. So there's that. That's one way of doing it. And that could go right around the wrist and look really pretty. Now I'll warn you ahead of time, this is wire. This is not my standard normally. I can make a necklace that follows it. And it would be dainty. With like a blue and this. But that's what it would look like if you put this on your wrist. There. Shows you what I can do. I probably have too many of these on. But if I go the route someone else suggests doing, so, I mean, let's say you make a mistake. You have to push that under, which I would. If you put too many on, because I want to go with like something dainty. I think this would be kind of cute by itself like this. And then bring it down one more. Bring this down through here. Lift this up. Hold this back just a tad. And one more. We want it to fit around the wrist. If it's too, you don't want it to kink up, like this one's trying to kink up. So there you go, right there. So what we'll do right here is we'll take this right here. We'll hold that. Let me put this right in here. Then it can't lock. This will straighten it up like that. And so it's nice and easy. And we do it again. And it's nice and straight, as you can tell. I just straightened it up. So that's now, because this is the way it is, like that, we want to make 6 of these. So I want to stay dainty myself, so I think this would look good, just, you know, with the dainty look to it. So you guys let me know what you think. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and that starts the process. And we can lock that in. So, what do you think? Do you think this is a pretty dainty bracelet? Let me know your thoughts. And that starts it there, and then we can have like a dainty necklace that will go with it. That's one way to do it, or you can make it messy, which I really don't want to do, but I can do it if I have to. So we check the size of this with this, and we take this and we measure to this. And how we lock it up, we take this, we put it through this hole right here, and then we tighten it like that. And that is how you make yourself a dainty bracelet like this. Then all you do is you take this, wrap it around your wrist, see if it fits. So I won't need much. That's still way too much. So we'll make this into a messy one because it's too big. But that's how you make a dainty bracelet out of this. I'm going to do it again. That one will be a messy bracelet. I only need to do about 3 of them instead of 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will probably do 8 of them and then 3 of them. See if that works. We want to have it long enough right here. And we take this and we pull this through the loop. Okay? And there we go. Starts the process again. So you take this and you go in. You take this. Make sure it's nice and tight, but not too tight. You want to go through the loop right there. Then again, through the loop. And I did 3. Now, what was it I was doing here? So we go through the loop right there. Then we take one of these. So we got one for a messy bracelet. There, thank you. We got one for the messy bracelet. So this one right here, then you wrap this and you go under and you hold it and you push it in. You do only 1, and I'm only doing 8 of these. So 2, 3, 'and they all fit nicely into that little loop area. 4, I like how dainty it looks when you have it done like this. But the messy ones I don't really like, but we'll see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you do 3. And we'll test it on my wrist to see if it fits. 2, and 3. Sorry. 3. Now we have it right here. We're going to do a test run to see if this fits. I think that looks dainty and I think that looks pretty. So you wrap this around your wrist, checking to see if it's small enough. This looks dainty. I love that look. So we're going to take this and we're going to wrap it around. Now we're going to take this. We're going to take this right here. We're going to take that right like that. And we're going to cut it. Okay. This is for someone who has a dainty wrist or for someone who wants to have a dainty wrist. And then you take this. Sorry. And you measure it to see if you got it the right size. I don't have it the right size, so and you fix it like this. It's not the right size. And that's why I didn't want to snip it, but I couldn't figure the size. So I have this right here. Then you take this right here and you wrap it there. Now you have to take 1 or 2 of these little things, put it on. This is the one way you can fix it, by the way. Okay. You wanna have it where it is wrapped around like this, and it holds its shape inside that little thing there. One more. Maybe one more on here. This one will be a little bit shorter than I expected, but that's okay. And then there you go. And we'll make one with blue and we might make a few things. One with black, which is actually volcanic rock. And you'll tell if it's volcanic, but it's volcanic rock. Then 1, 2, and 3. Not much to wrap around, but I could probably wrap it around. But we're just checking the size first, because I messed up on the size. So we take this, we measure it. Let's see if that looks. No, I messed up on it. Mergles. So This is when you, Han, get rid of this guy.
Sure.
Like I said, I do not pay for viewers. I will not pay for viewers. And I don't appreciate bots. You will be banned if you do that. You will be blocked and you will be banned. I'll keep doing that with every single person that does that. So we have to redo this whole thing because that, sadly, guys, I didn't measure right. So it was my fault. You're getting more and more cheeky too. So right now I'm doing this. I don't want to lose the, I don't really like the idea of losing my wire either, so I might use this wire for something else later on. But once it's all settled up, then it won't be on there. So I'm taking this off right now. I do love how it becomes very, very dainty when you're doing this. Ow, itch.
Right. Blocked. Message deleted. Banned.
Thank you. And I will
For some
go.
reason it doesn't show as banned up there. Like as in, I can't figure that out.
I can't figure it out either, but I'm going to ban him now.
Oh, he's already banned.
No, I'm blocking him off of Restream. I want people to understand that when I do my YouTube, I actually do not ask for viewers that way. If I want viewers, I usually say my normal spill at the end of the thing, but I might just do the spill now. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to subscribe. I do not push anyone to subscribe. That's the difference. These people who put up the viewer thing saying, oh, you could buy your viewers. I never do that. I'm not one of those type of people that will do that. My husband knows that. Audie knows that. And the people who usually watch me should know that. And yes, I do gripe about it because I'm not gripe about not getting I've already lost people. But I do gripe about it. Okay, there. So I'm just saving the wire if I can, even though I can't use the wire right now. I'm saving the wire. Not because I have to, but I'm trying to save the wire. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, both Jeff and I are right now hurting.
Mm-hmm. Back issues.
Back issues. So there you go. That's undone. Thank goodness I can save the wire. I'm not supposed to use this one. I usually use a different thing. And I can't find it right now. So what I'm doing right now is straightening out this wire. I can feel the kinks in it, but not as much as I did before. And as you can tell, I just straightened it out. So, kink in the wire, not happy about that, but I do know how to straighten it out. Like I'll go this way. And that straightens out the wire. There's a lot of kink areas in here. Wire kinks up when you're working with wire. You don't want to you do not want to cut your hand. Whatever you do. I usually have a straightener that's a little bit better than this. So right now I'm just straightening this wire with a different type of tool. I normally have a different type of tool that does it, but at least most of it's straightened back out. That one's too short to be used, so we're going to use this one. And we are going to go up to, we're going to get the right size because we want it to be the right size. So we're going to start over again, and we're going to go right here, and I'm going to start right here. Check the size about here. We don't want it too short, but we don't want it too long. We wrap it around your wrist, not your wrist, but you wrap it around your thing. You grab it, you pull it through. Tighten it like that, and you got your tightener. That is the slip knot. I do slip knots easy because I crochet for real. I love crocheting, and I'm learning to crochet jewelry. That's a new one for me. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 7. I think 7's a good amount. What do you guys think? Okay, so here we go. This is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4 of them this time because the last time I didn't make it long enough.
Oh dear.
Can you go get it?
Not in time.
Okay, guys, give me a moment. My husband's hurting, so I gotta go get my phone. I don't know who's calling. Where is my phone? Jeffrey,
What's her?
I got a phone call, a 04614.
Don't read it out where people can hear it.
Here, can you call it and find out who called? They left a message. So check it for me, please.
I'll get up.
Thank you, dear. Sorry, guys. That was enjoyable.
Stand up first. Put it on speaker.
That's fine.
While I get up.
Evergreen who?
Hello, my name is Jeff. I assume you would probably and you just called back. She's doing a video call. So if you call back, I'll be able to. Okay, thanks.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I hadn't answered the phone. So there's four loops on this.
It's a Dolby group, so Evergreen Pilates is probably Blair. Sure you don't have an appointment with Blair today?
I didn't think it was at this time. No. Check. I thought it was on Friday. I don't even have $100 to put in.
That's fine. I'm sure we can figure it
I'm pretty sure I have it at 12 o'clock. I never do it in the morning, ever.
out. No, well, that's what I figured.
Unless they canceled on me. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call from
The physiotherapist.
my physiotherapist. Anyway. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 on here. Now we're going to do this right here. Sorry about that, guys. That was kind of interesting. And then we go in through here. And we got our very first setup. And then we go do this. Now, there you go. As you can tell, just finished putting that in. So it's actually just all you do is you take your bead. You take your crochet hook. This crochet hook is never going to be used for yarn ever. It's for my wire only. Then you do this again. Then you take it like this. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, which was kind of strange. And I don't remember setting it up today after. I thought I had it set up at 12 o'clock. Never have anything for 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. Never. Because I usually do my lives at that time. So, not sure. Then we do this. Now we are measuring to my wrist, okay? So we take this one right here.
That's the one again.
Hold a second, please. Hello, Goldbergs. Doing good. I didn't think I had an appointment today until that's fine. That's fine. As long as it's after 12, I'm fine with it. Or 11:40 I can handle too. Thank you. Bye. It's what I thought it was. It is what I thought it was, guys.
Oh, they postponed it. It actually kind of suits you better.
It kind of suits me better because I get paid next week.
Yeah.
So it all works out for me. So we are crocheting wire, guys. And doesn't this look dainty? Guys, I want your opinion. Doesn't that look dainty? Just like this? I think that looks so pretty when it's dainty like that. I'm not a messy person. I don't like really having I mean, I'm talking about in jewelry. I don't like it a certain way. So yeah, it's very dainty in my book, and I like dainty when it comes to jewelry. I'm a dainty person. I love wearing dainty clothes, the jewelry, not clothing, but you know what I mean. So yeah, and that goes like that. And I always like tightening it just to the crochet hook and then down. And that's number 5. And we just keep going with the beads. I'm just using up the beads that I had on here and just go like that. I like that. I think it's very dainty looking. I'm wondering what my husband thinks.
Doing along nicely at the moment, dear. You see, the only thing I don't like about it is it would sit stiff.
Some people like it stiff though.
I understand that, and that's fine.
I mean,
so I'm only expressing personal preference.
I know.
No, I'm like the word I'm looking for.
So
what you've achieved is perfectly fine.
So there's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 here. Now what we're going to do is, because I did number 4, there are people who love it to be messy, so I do have one that will work for a messy one. But right now we're going to make this part right here. So we have 7. Now we're going to check and see if 4 will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want it to fit on the wrist. So I'm going to just check this. If it doesn't, I will have to figure something out. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this fits. No, it would probably need 8 or 10 of them. So we just going by, okay, so what we got to do here is go there, pull this back, pull it under. So what you do is you unhook it there, and it's not as that. Same situation. There. Bring it down and unhook. There. Bring it down and unhook. We'll leave it at this. But if I do cut it, I want it to cut. I need to make it a little bit bigger. I might waste a little bit, but not too much of a waste. But there we go. It just gives you an idea what I'm thinking of. So I didn't have that many of those things on it, so that will work. Yeah, that's good. So here we go right here. We can fix this back on to this right here. I like I do I like this idea? It's interesting. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting idea. So we're going to put 2 more of these. I think 9 might work. We just want to measure the right size. And 1 more. And then we're going to do a blue color and try that out. So there's this right here. So you take one right there, you wrap that around, and you bring this down, you push it in. Do 1 more. Push that in. Take that, and push that in, and you push it in. And that is how you make yourself a bracelet with wire. Sometimes I'm doing wire wrapping, sometimes I'm doing something different, but we're checking the measurements. I'm just checking the measurement. Yeah, I'm about right. 1 more. And 1 more. Now, we got the right size. It fits perfect on the wrist. Can you visualize this in pure 100% silver? Crocheted silver with real gemstones in it instead of what I'm using this time. You guys can let me know. And then we just take this, we pull it through, and we tighten it like that. And that's how you make yourself a bracelet like this, just to make it dainty. I like the idea of it being dainty. I don't like the other one. But there's dainty right here. It looks very dainty. And don't forget, I'm also putting a clasp on here. I'm checking it against my skin. We could probably make it about that big. So we have a clasp here. What one are you? Are you the hearts? We'll use the hearts on silver. So we have silver hearts right here. Maybe. But yeah, that's how you make dainty. I mean, I love the idea of the dainty because it looks really pretty. You know, this is also something I can use right here. So one is a ball and one is the other one. I think I'll probably go with the heart, to be honest. I think this looks really pretty the way it is. And then just put the heart. Yeah. Now, you want to make a little loop like this. So what I'll do is I'll actually take my crochet hook, wrap it around that, and wrap it around several times. And 1 more time. Because I just made dainty jewelry. I like when it's dainty. I don't really like it when it's busy. But we will make one that's busy. But this one's dainty. Because I love dainty. Jeff can confirm I love dainty.
Mm-hmm. One of your favorites, too.
Yeah. Oh, Markles. Did I do that?
I don't know, did you?
Yes, it did. I did. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how I wrap this around. Because it didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Yeah. And we got that all taken care of. So we're going to use this to strengthen it. And this takes out most of the kinks. So I just did that. That's fine. We wanted it to take out most of the kinks. Now we'll take this right here. And we'll wrap this back over this again. And I will let you know this can be stretched, guys. This can be stretched. So I did stretch it. Now we'll put it back to the normal. I was trying to take the kink out. And wire does kink in, kink over. There we go. And yeah, I am kind of struggling a little bit just to make sure it looks decent. That happens when you mess up and you have to fix the wire. You want the thing to be not kinked. And same here. I'll use this right here to just go in. That will help start it, and then you just go in here and you pull. Sorry about that, guys. I'm right now fixing this one little section right here that I messed up on. And it takes the kink out. As you can tell, I don't want major kinks in it or anything like that, so that works. Now this will fit. Now what I was trying to do was I was going to take this right here and wrap around, but then it decided it wanted to be a little bit cantankerous. So what we're going to do is wrap this around, but we will wrap it inside You don't let it go until you know it's all done first. Okay. Then you go in through here. And then you tighten it. Again. And then you wrap one more time. And that holds it in place and it won't come apart. So that's the first start of it. So I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, but I got it working now. That looks good. And this one. Okay, and that's fine. As long as they're all in the right spot. So there you go. There's that. There's that. And so what we want to do is we want to straighten it out just to make certain it's nice. And we just finished that side right there. So now we are going to take the same situation here and wrap this around this tightly. And keep going around 3 times. Then you go in this little section right here. So I apologize about the phone calls, guys. But when a doctor wants to talk to you or set up an appointment or change an appointment time, you just do that. And that is right there. We have our bracelet. I am quite happy with that. And you also want to make certain this is nice and flattened. Not flattened out, but you want to make certain this is nice and rounded. Like that. Right here. Round it. Make certain it's all uniform. And there you go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this little round bit right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to make certain this is on the right side. Keep them on this side if you're going to be doing it that way. And then you take your little snippers. Snip, snip. And you check it. Make certain it's really, really tight. That just almost tried to fall on the floor. And this one right here. Snip, nip. And that just fell on the floor. Now to make certain it stays nice and flat, so nothing can poke you, you just make certain it's nice and flat so nothing can hurt you. Same here. You just make certain it's nice and flat. There's no things that will poke you. And there is one that will poke you if you don't do it just right. And I just saw it and I am going to fix it. There, now it won't poke you. So what you do is you take this right here, tie that over, take these little things, and this is very light and very gentle. And you take your finger, wrap it around there. And you take this, wrap this around here. And are you ready to see the end result for the dainty? I think that looks good. So we want this to go around the wrist like this. Take that, and we are on. What do you think? Do you like that dainty look? And it was crocheted, guys. I crocheted it together. That's pretty cool. This one right here is going to be a messy one. So let's go do the messy one now. Now we want it to be about the same length, but maybe a little bit bigger, and have it wrapped. So we'll do that. And we're going to now do the blue ones right here. So there's that. 2, 3. I would say about 10 to 12 of these. We have 5 so far. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 so far. 11, 12. 11 and 12. I think this will make it look, it still will look messy, but it won't look as bad. So this guy right here, I'm going to put up here, lock it in place. Now, we have this right here. We want to, now this is not the dainty bracelet that I just made. Okay, guys? That is a dainty little bracelet, crocheted. We are now going to make a messy bracelet. So we're going to go about this long, just to make certain. Well, actually, I'm going to take one of those. I think I could probably go with this one right here. It's, yeah, this one. Yeah. And we are going to do what you call a, nope, we're not going to do that. I would, but no. Something tells me no. Okay. So we're going to use this. And then we are going to wrap, wrap, wrap. That just puts it together. And it holds it in place. Now, we'll leave that out like that. And we will, this one is the wrapped one. Yeah. And then this one is to start it. So we're using that. Why are you not doing what I want you to do? You want to go through both of them, both loops. Okay, what are you doing here? So I'm struggling at the moment to get this little thing through. Okay, I guess. Well, we could have like a, could have something tiny, teeny tiny to start it. So what did I just do? Okay. No. You know what? I'm just going to cut this one off and redo it. There. For later. Okay. We're going to redo this. So we want to make it about this big right here. And we want to go in and out. Sorry. I know how to do a... I do know how to do a slip knot. So this starts the first part. Nope, wrong way. Slip knot is on wrong. Slip knot is on wrong. Again. That's more like it. So we just did the slip knot. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going back to 4, and we're going to do it like that. See what I'm talking about right there? Then we're going to take one of these gorgeous little beads, and we are going to wrap around that. And what we want is this to actually go into the little circle thing. And then we take this right here. So we want that in the circle right there. Then we go right there, and there you go. So it will be like that. And then you take this again. And you want to do it in the circle. You want it big enough that it'll fit into that little circle. So you go here, and you have it in the circle. Are you seeing it, guys? Then you go again right here. And then you take this into the circle. Now I have 12 of them on here, so we're trying to get them all into that little circle. Looking spectacular. Then you take this. As you can tell, I have them all into the little circle. Then you go here, you take this, and you crochet this into the little circle, while this goes into that little circle right there. Then you do the same here. Take this, Fit it into the little circle. And fit it right into the middle. See what I did? It makes it look very dainty. Now the thing is, we are going to be wrapping this around something else, so, or have something else wrapped around it. And I'm just rolling this out just a tad. And that holds it in place. And then we take this, we tighten it around there. You take this right here, and we do this into a little circle. And that goes right into that little spot right there. And you go ahead and do this again. Now, I'm counting how many I need because we are going to try and make this into a bracelet. So we are going to try. And all I need is just 2 strands. Why are you doing that? That's the way. And then you put that into a little circle. Are you seeing what I'm doing? And it looks really pretty. It looks somewhat pretty if you do it. I like making it dainty, but there are people who like really chunky, really and I'm using copper wire, just so you guys know, and I'm actually using the color copper because that's the color. So this is real copper wire. And I tested with a copper wire instead of with my silver wire that I'll be getting. I haven't done that yet. But I might make some dainty ones. What do you guys think? So we take this and we wrap that and we do a little circle. Well, we make sure it goes into the little circle. There we go. And then you pull this out and it's in the little circle. I lost track of what I was doing there. Ah, there we are. And then you go and you do this again. And you have this type of look right here. Now, we have this, which will wrap around it. So we take this like this, and if we put this and wrap it around it, we might be able to make it where it's nice and smaller. That's the plan. Does that mean I'm going to make it perfect? I don't think so, but we can try. So that's the first strand. This is the second strand. And you wrap it. You lift it up just to make sure it goes in. And into that little circle. Then that right into that little circle. Keep going. And then you take this into the little circle. And that into the little circle. And you tighten it. And it looks pretty decent in my mind. This can be used as just plain bracelet right like that. But we're going to do just, oh, a second, this just does not look like the way I want it. Okay. Is it tighter? Yeah, it's tighter. Now we are going to do maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just got that done right there. Now we are measuring this to this after we do something, but we are going to measure this to this. So I'll lift it up to there. Take that, and I'll probably work with this to try and make it into a bracelet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this right in here, pull it, and that's tightened. Now we have that and that. What we are going to do is we are going to wrap this around. And we are going to wrap around. That would look good. And we could probably fix this to go like that. Right in here. And wrap around like that. And then we could wrap this like that. That might look good. That would look good. That would look good. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then that part goes like that. Now we bunch it all together. And that's how we got that. Do you see what I did? So that looks pretty decent, I think. And we even fit it so it looks decent for the wrist. That looks, to me, it looks like a mess. Jeff can tell you, I'm one of those type of people who are like, dainty is more my style. So, you take this, you wrap it, and you wrap it maybe about 3 times around. 1, 2, and that stops it right there. Then, to make certain it never unwraps, yeah, you too. Go there. And that's the one. Okay. And then you tighten it right in here. Wait. Where did you go? You went in the wrong spot. You go right there. And then you tighten it around that spot right there. It holds it in place. And then you wrap one last time. And you're done. Do I like it? Remains to be seen. Then what you do is you flatten it just so. Thank you. I'm glad you didn't drop on the floor. Oh, Marks. You flatten it like that, and it's nice and flat. So it's never to come apart. Me, it looks messy, but other people will love it. Other people would definitely love it. I'm gonna bring this down just a tad. Like I said, I'm not a fan myself, but that's not saying that it's bad. Just I'm not one of the I'm a dainty person. I love my dainties. But make certain it's nice and tight so it does not rip into people's stuff. I'm checking to make certain there's no spot for anything to happen. And there's the first part right there. Other part is right here. We will do the same setup right here, where the battery, where the two right here wrap together, and then you have to go around and around and around we go. One. Oh, Mars, what happened to you? Don't do that. Two. And three. Then what we do here is before we end it, we take this right here, we take it into the little spot right there, and we tighten it, just so we know for a fact you should go in there too. So we want to tighten it, and we want to tighten this. What did I just do? There we go. Now this one right here, we just want to go around once more to make certain it's nice and tight and it won't come apart. So we go around one more time. Then we let it go. We let this thing go. As you can tell, I have it right there. All I need is just to snip it. This and this. Then I need to tighten it. Take this part right here, pull it, and tighten it. That way it never comes apart. And there you go. And we could probably wrap this together there. Now we have the two ends right here. All we have to do, we have to put this on the bottom. We're going to make a dainty necklace that will go with one of these. It's not going to be this one, but we are going to take a dainty necklace. And there's the bracelet. All you do is you put this on, put the bracelet where it hits. Yeah. This one will be easy to take off though, but yeah. Not liking that. Want the clasp be better than this. So what we could do is we could wrap this right here and then do the, no, can't do that. we can actually wrap it a little bit closer in, and that might make it a little bit better. Same situation here. And then do that like that. That could probably work. Let's try that. So we are right now finishing this one up. So as I just said, it's very dainty. Well, it's not dainty enough for me, but it's dainty enough, I guess, for someone who loves. And did I fix it? Yep, that's much more tighter. Not too tight, but you won't be able to pull it off. So that is the other bracelet I just made. And I used 2 different ones. And I kind of like how this one turned out. Now this is copper. I will mention that in all my and it even has a little heart clasp right here. See? And yeah. To look. Give me a minute, guys. Connection gets back now. Bring back. Bring back. Okay, the connection was lost for just a second. But there you go. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm not going to say it's the best looking thing, but I think it turned out pretty good. Now let's make one more thing, and that's a necklace. Are you guys ready for it? I'm sure in the world ready for it. But this time we're going to do 2 types. So we are going to tighten it right here. We are going to do what you call the, I want the silver and then the blue. I think that will be cool. And I'm going to make it, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. And this is going to go in, you know, this is going to be wrapped around on your neck. So, not on your neck, but you know what I mean. It'll be just there. Where I have a silver bracelet that goes, but I don't have enough silver to make it as a plain silver. So we're going to make it blue and silver. And we're going to crochet it. And it's going to be dainty. That's my goal. Will it look dainty? You guys tell me. But it's an interesting take to dainty or real jewelry. I like the way I made the other one, which has the so this is from beads from Temu. I bought this on Temu a long time ago. These beads are from Temu. Now, are they say they're 100% rock or 100% whatever. But I think they are dyed. What's going on? Okay, so we're going to be making this. Not sure what's going on. Oh, someone did a chat. Not sure who's in the chat right now. No, just Jeffrey. So I'm right now making a necklace to go with the bracelet that I have. the dainty bracelet. So what I'm doing is I'm putting, as you can tell, I'm putting the silver and the blue, the silver and the blue. There's a reason for it, and you'll see why. Now I kind of want to see if I can make it, and it'll be pretty easy actually. Now that I've gotten used to it, it'll be pretty easy to do. Good thing I caught ya. You're not going to fall on the floor like your brother. So, yep. Silver and the blue. Silver and the blue. Now, are you guys wondering why I'm going with silver and blue and why I'm going with cool colors? We're almost in winter here, guys. So, winter fits the blue theme. If it was summer, or even in spring, I would do a spring theme. But I don't have spring today. I'm doing silver and blue. I might make one in pink later on. So silver and blue. We are right now working on making the necklace. The bracelet fell on the ground. But I gotta say, this one did not turn out too bad. I love the, yeah, we'll end at silver. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. I almost dropped everything, guys. I almost dropped everything there. Okay, so we have silver and blue. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, it fell on the floor. Hold a second, guys. I gotta pick it up. And then I'll show you what the end result will look like. I think this is gonna have a very unique look to it. I'm gonna check and see if I have another one that looks like this. It's a silver ball. I'm not sure if I have silver balls. No. I don't know.
Were you thinking perhaps of the word stainless steel before?
Yeah. Stainless steel is one I want to use. Almost. Okay, so the one I could go with is... Did I drop them all? Yeah, I did. What, baby?
Were you perhaps thinking of the word stainless steel before when you were talking about things being silvery?
No.
No, still lost. Okay, I don't know what you're looking
Fine
at.
silver.
Oh, fine silver. Well, it's still silver.
I know. I have a fine silver.
It's just a higher percentage of silver.
Yeah. A fine silver. And that fine silver is one that will go with the real gemstones. This was just to test it. So this is what a dainty one will look like. I think that looks really pretty. And then we're going to make a dainty necklace to go with it. Now, I didn't have enough silver. Oh, are you talking about on the bead?
Yeah.
No, there's a bead that's silver, or not bead, but there's a mineral that's silver, and I can't think of it right now. So we're going to make a slip knot, because we're like that. And we're going to make the necklace that will go with this beautiful, beautiful bracelet. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're doing the first part is 4. Then we take silver and we put the silver in, and it's right in the middle. Then we do 1. We take the blue and we wrap this up. And we usually have that wrapped around that. There we go. Now, if you see what I'm doing here, it's just silver and blue. Silver and blue. That's my goal. So we do that. Then we take another silver. And we wrapped this in this little section. And it's right in the middle. Right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle. And then we do this one. And then we'll go with the blue. I'm almost done today, but I just thought you guys would like to see me do crochet with wire. Okay, hold a second. I want to have enough room for it because this is going to go into this little section right here. And then you tighten it like that. There, nice and flat. It's in. Okay, so if you look at this, that's the theme I'm going after. Something with a, and it's made out of copper. So if you're allergic to copper, don't buy this. But if you are not allergic to copper, buy it. You'll get a necklace and bracelet set. So this one right here in silver. Then you do 1 across like that in blue. You want it to fit right into that little spot. Not too tight, but you want it tight enough. Then this again. Then silver. This one was pretty easy to make today. Overall, I think I like how dainty this looks, and it'll be very interesting. Then this. Then blue. And you wrap that right into the blue right there. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still gemstones. It's just they're not what I normally would like using. I like using the real stuff like real tiger eye or amethyst or something like that, but this is just to do a test run of it to see if I can actually make jewelry crocheting wire. That right there. I think that's looking quite pretty, to be honest. And it looks dainty. When it's all done, it's going to look very dainty on the neck. Wouldn't you agree, Derek?
Should do.
And I'm one of those type of people who love having dainty stuff. Would I wear this? Maybe. If it looks good. And it should look good since I'm making it. But there are a couple things that I didn't like of my own creations. But people would probably want to wear them. There you go. Then you go with this right here. And that it gives you an idea of the way this is going to look. Now you've seen jewelry, real jewelry, kind of braided in like this. I always wondered how they did it. And I now know. They actually crochet it. It's a pretty brilliant idea in my book and in my mind. Wouldn't it be a brilliant idea in your mind, honey?
Hey, it works.
It works. It's still jewelry.
Yeah.
Still jewelry. You have to be careful what you do with it, but it's still jewelry. Now you go and do a second one like that, and you take this and you go and do a one right there. And this is supposed to end up being a necklace. Now, I'm not sure I have it long enough for a necklace, but we'll see. Sorry. Habit of mine. So, yeah. There's that. Then this. We still are using stuff here. I find it interesting and quite satisfying, to be honest. Now, I can make this a choker. This might work as a choker. You have to measure your neck to make certain you have it the right size. Or I can make it even lower than that. I can make it longer. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just crocheting and crocheting until I have the right size that I want. And you just crochet with wire. For me, it's an interesting feat. I'm actually crocheting with wire and it looks like I'm wire wrapping it. But yeah. Then you, sorry, bad habit of mine. Then you go and marbles. You crochet with wire. Are you guys seeing it? It's pretty fun, actually. Crocheting with wire. And you can make it dainty. Believe it or not, guys, you can actually make it dainty. I'm making this one dainty. So it's crochet. You crochet with the wire and you make a little necklace out of it. Now, I'm not sure if this will fit. We'll see when the time comes. But yeah, crochet with wire. Hi, Audie.
Hey, Audie showed up.
Now, I'm not sure it's going to fit. We'll see. But we'll do the testing. Oh, it's okay. I'm not worried. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's check and see if this will fit around the neck. Eek. Well, we have a problem here. I don't want to take this apart. I could make it a bracelet wrapped together. Sorry, I was trying to make this into a necklace, but I don't think it's going to fit my neck. You have to have it a certain length, and it's not that length. See, no one's neck will fit in that except for a child's.
No doubt.
So, for now, let's see if we can make this into a double bracelet. We'll use this as the little link right there. See if we can make this into a bracelet. I could supposedly make it into a bracelet. Make this part longer. Not a bad idea. I think that's what I'll have to do. Because I don't want to alleviate or stop using it. So that's one way to handle it. Okay, we'll do it that way, I suppose. There. So we're going to just keep going like this. And keep growing like this, and I'll just figure something out and make it look good. So we could go like this, and we could have it fit. If we put it together like this, we could probably work it out where it'll look like a bracelet. We could do that. I think that'll probably work, right?
Probably.
Because right now I messed up on the size again for the neck. So it's not going to be a necklace. It's going to be another bracelet. And I made 4 bracelets. 3 bracelets today. Out of crocheted wire. I think if we do it just right, we can probably fit it like this. Right here. Let's just check this and see if this fits now. Thinking this more like that than the other. So that, and then wrapped around. Just trying to get an idea what size I need to make, because this is going to end up being a bracelet. So let's see. This side right here, this side right here. I think that would work. What do you think? So we'll just do that. Okay. So we have it right here. And we'll twist right here. 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 No, it's not my style, but the one that I think is my style, and I'll show it to you shortly, because it looks really dainty. So this one can be wrapped around a little bit more. And there. And there. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's so much wear on the metal. Just making certain this fits, because I was trying to make it into a necklace, but it turned into something I didn't like. But that's neither here nor there. We can fix it. Okay. Yeah, that'll fit. So what we'll do is we'll put this right here. And we will twist and twist. And we will cut right here. And we are done with, do I like crocheting it? It's quite interesting. I'll tell you that. Trying to crochet metal. But an idea that I do like is, I'll show you one that we've seen in stores. We've actually seen this type of daintiness in stores. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, we have.
We've seen this type of setup in stores. Just plain like this. And it looks dainty. And if you put this on and this on, take this apart, put this on, and you got something very dainty looking. What do you think? This one I like. This one is a different one. This one is what you call a chunky. This is a chunky. This is a dainty. So this is dainty. I think that would look really good. And if I can make a silver necklace or a blue necklace like this to match with this, that's what I was aiming for with this one. But didn't go quite as I planned. So we are going to take this right here. Maybe a little bit too dainty, maybe. And then we will wrap this around like this. One more. And one more still. Okay. And then we'll just wrap this. And then we'll go underneath one of these. In there. And we will pull it up. What? Why didn't you go under? Okay, now you can pull up. You pull up. You pull up. And then you wrap around one more time because you want it to fit. Now you want to lift it up like this so it does not go on the there we go. Now you want to use this thing right here and turn it just enough so it does not go there. And you don't want it to be painful.
Going up the street.
Okay. So we did this. It looks good in my book. And we could do that. So you don't, you don't run out of your plan. And then that's what you can do. And you can put this one on. Sorry. We'll do it on this wrist. This one on. This one down. And that one should be clicking. One thing is to hold it in place. Gotcha. Good thing about wearing this type of not bracelet, but this type of it's supposed to be a heart. There you go. There's your heart. And you have your bracelet right there. So that's what I made today. So if you want to take it off, click, it's off. So that's the dainty one right there. I like the dainty myself, but this is what the chunkies look like. So would I suggest getting the chunkies if you like chunkies? Me, I don't like chunkies, but if you like chunkies, sure. I wanted to make a dainty necklace that would go with this. That's what I was aiming for. But I don't think I had enough for a dainty necklace. But it's still very pretty. I have to admit, this is quite pretty. And I would use a different clasp myself. But I don't have any of those clasps right now. So I'm using what I have. But yeah, that just holds it up and you have it like this. It's nice and dainty. Now it is made out of copper, everybody. It's not made out of silver. It is out of pure copper. And so that gives you an idea. I could make one. Now, will I make stuff like that? I might for dainty ones. For this type, I will sell this, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't call it dainty. I would call it chunky. And there's also this one. Please let go. Chunky. But I do like how the blues mix together and stuff. It's a pretty interesting idea. So that's what I made today. Crochet with wire. Or here's one other idea. We're not going to use you. We're not going to use you. What happened to the... What happened? What's that? Whatever. We could just crochet with wire itself. I'll do a test run of that just so you can get an idea of how dainty you can get. You can crochet with wire and make just a bracelet with wire. That's it. Wire. So I'll make it about this long and it won't take long. One thing is finding out you can crochet with wire broadens my scope of what I can make with jewelry. Wouldn't you agree? So we're going to do this real quick It won't take long. Take less than 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say again. It can if you can take the braids out. But I'm just going to show you, you can crochet with wire. And I'm going to make a special type of wire. Would you like to see it? I came upon this idea and it would look really pretty as a bracelet. And I'll show you why. Are you excited? Because when I do this, it's going to be so fun. But you have to have the right amount of wire for it. And you remember seeing those beautiful wire bracelets that is, it kind of has like a V, like a oval shape to it. So we're going to try that test real quick. You think you know where I'm going? Yeah, just give me a moment while I figure out the length, because I'm going to need that length to get it to where I'm thinking about doing. I gotta say, crocheting with wire is quite an interesting setup. But you want it to be long enough to make what I'm planning on making. And you don't want it to kink. Not right now. When you're doing this. So you go like this. See. Keep going. Can you believe I'm crocheting with wire?
It's entertaining, no doubt.
It's weird. Nope, it needs to be a little bit longer. Because the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take it, I'm going to count 10 down. So you want to have 10 each. So you count 1, and so you do the 4, you leave your 4 alone. Or maybe not. No, you leave 1 alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not going to help. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 is where you click it in. So it'll be an interesting setup once I figure it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That holds it in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you want to have 50 of them, I think. 50? Whatever will fit your wrist. And it has to be a certain way. So, yeah. So as you can tell, I'm just putting them, separating them by tens. Okay. So I need 50 of them, I think. 1, or 60 of them. It's one of those. Yeah, it's crocheting. Of course it's crocheting. So I'll use that as my little guide. Now I know it sounds weird, but just think on it first before you say, okay, I don't think I like this idea. Because I have a brilliant idea that just came into my brain. So that's 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm thinking 50 or 60 of them. Here comes the stitch markers. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, what I'm planning on doing is either I'm going to go with 5 or I'm going to go with 10. I think I'm going to go with 6 actually, to be exact, but we're going to just use this as my guide. So we got 10 right here. As you can tell, okay, yeah. As you can tell, what I'm going to do is this will wrap around like this in that little section right there, and it will hold the bead. So I'm thinking 6 of them each. That's what I'm thinking. 6 of them each. And that will start the process. So we're going to go with 6 each. So I'm going to change it down to 6 each, going downward. So we leave 4. No, or we leave at least 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just miscounted. I was going by 10 and I was like, that's too big for the bead I'm using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see. You'll see. It'll make sense once it's all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Yeah, I'll need a couple more stitches at the end once I'm done. What?
Midday.
I know, but I'm making a unique type of jewelry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all sticking right now.
I think I may have put up a setting where it says you can only comment if you join, so that you keep the bot set. As in,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, honey.
I hunted around a bit, so I think that's what I've done.
That will be nice if we can stop the bots from doing that.
Yeah.
Or people who are
I don't know, I
pretending
have
to be bots.
reset it every time.
So, sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to have it big enough for your jewelry. And you'll see what I'm planning. You'll see. It's not staying open. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One Merkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I'm using my these are not really stitch markers, but you know what I mean. They're something I have to use. There we go. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More stitch markers. I have an idea. I have an idea for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know it doesn't make sense yet, but you'll see sort of what I'm thinking of. Oh, Merkles, come on. Nope. Nope. Come on, go in. Nope. This is what happens when your hands are cold. Okay. Pause. Of course. Yep, you're gonna let me cook. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And last but not least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 at the end. So at the end, there. At the end, if it works out the way I'm thinking it will, we are going to, hello. Sure why you did that, but okay. Thank you. Now, we have it all set up for a fun setup. Now, we have this set up like this. Now we are in the middle. There we go. Thank you. Now, we are going to turn it. Nope, that's 2. 3 is going to turn it. Oh, guys are giving me a chip. Into this one right here. And into this one right here. Now, that helps it so we know exactly where we're at, and we do the same right here into this one right here, which is finishing that off. So this is going to be where I put the little thingies, these things right here. Now, we turn this just enough to fit something in the middle. That's what my goal is. So please let go. Thank you. You go into this one right here. Right here. Where are you? Yeah, that's good. This right here goes in here. Right in here. And you start again. 1, 2, 3. So, oh, hold a second. Does that even look right? No. Doesn't look right. I did it wrong. I had the right amount, but I did it wrong. Good thing I paid attention. Okay. Stop that. So this is for if you have big beads, which sadly I don't. But if you were going to go this route, this starts it right here. There we go. Now we're going 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what we're trying to do is we're going to bring this down to here. And then we click it in here. Click this in here. Just give me a minute to get into that little thing there. And you have that little section right there. Now we can take this part off. And this part off right here. And as you can see, there's a little area right here that I can put something in the middle if I have enough, which I doubt I do, but it's just giving you an idea. Then you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Make certain it's tight. And 5. Now you go right here in this middle right here. So you take this one off because you want to go right into the middle. Marbles, you guys are driving me nuts. Sorry, I'm talking to my computer is going wacko. There we go. So that goes right there. And you have it right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you put your little thing in there. And you pull this out and this, and you tighten it. And you have it out like that. And then you keep going. You keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you click this off. You can click it off, which I will click it off. And we're going to be putting gold around the edges of it. But first we're going to do this part right here, if I have enough. Which I think I have enough to finish it off. I think. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you go here. And you go in here. And you go in here. And you go in here. And I think it's right. I think I got it right. One. Okay, maybe not in there. Maybe it's one after. Let it go. Thank you. There. That's good. Okay. There we go. So you go here. So there's that part right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go into this one. That's what I did wrong. And you take this right here, go around, and you go through both of them. Because they'll come out nice and fluid like that. That's what my goal is. That, and that. And keep going. Then you bring this down. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you need to go one more, 6. I learned this from one of the other wire artists. And I am going to give her I'm going to mention her in this, just so you know, I learned it from somebody else. But that helps me in making my art. Sometimes I learn from others to help me build my art. So 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Yep. And then you go in, you hold it in like this, pull it so it's nice and tight. Pull this through this loop right here. Well, why isn't it going through the loop? right there, and it holds it in place. And then you go again, and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do a 6th one right here. Now you want this to be out like this to be out like that, this to be out like that. And you want it, you know, uniform. There, that'll look good. Do I have enough? I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. Ow! What fell that hurt me? So we take this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We try and get number 6 in this little spot. So actually, maybe it's 5. And we lift this up, bring it down. Because I only have so much left to do on this, so it's 5, yeah. Quite happy with it once it's done. So that's hooked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you do it right here. And I think she does it a little different, but I'm trying to click them together. And yeah, that will look good. That'll look good. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Might have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we click it together. So we do the 6th one just to make certain it fits into the little hole right here. Bring it up as close to possible. And finish it there. And we undo this. Because I will not take away from other artists at all. 1, 2, ouch. We won't finish that side there. Nope, 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 nope. When you don't have enough, you improvise, right? Right. Yeah, you do. You improvise. You have to improvise sometimes. Okay. Now you take this one right here. And you count. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 6 right there. You want your other 2 right there. And that goes right to there. And that clicks right in there. So you do this right here. This is called improvising. And you close it off right here. So you go through Mergles. Go again. You go through this one right here and this one right here. And you close it off right here. It will look good once you're all done. Then you close it off right here. And there's the look of what I'm trying to make. You want this to have openings for when you put your other part. So here we go. And that will be the end result. So we'll cut that off. And we will wrap it together. Oh, actually, let's do that real quick. Then we cut it off. Then we fold this upward right up in here. Then we take this little thing right here to flatten it. And then this right here, if all works well, will be the bracelet. And I'll show you what I mean. When it's all done, it's going to have a beautiful bracelet. Ooh. Could actually put it up like that. But this is the bracelet part right here. So what we would do is we would take like a big stone or something like that, go in through the holes right here, and go all the way to the end, which, by the way, is too big, but it works because this is not going to hurt anybody. And you just take it and you so that's the bracelet. Like that. Do you see what I'm talking about? Isn't that pretty? Now, it's not done. We'll have to finish that another day, but that is the bracelet. Came upon this on YouTube. This will be the bottom bracelet part. So what we could do is we could flatten it out, put it down there like that, and then try and see if that will work. Most likely it will. And we can take a little bit of wire that we have. No? Okay. But this could work just fine for a bracelet. And then you can just put this like this. So this one right here goes up here, goes down here. And it's about right. If I can get it working. But as you can tell, the reason why I did that, now that would work perfect, wouldn't it? For setting up the bracelet. And I can just put the thing down here. Not sew it together. Well, actually, I could use this right here. And I could go right here. And I could close this off right here. All the way. And I could finish this off right here by wrapping this around. And I could click this together. That will help it stay in place. And then start weaving it in. That just will hold it in place. Now what I can do is this one part right here, I could close off, turn that off, make sure this is nice and flat. And we could bring this over in a little bit more. And then that can be flattened out. Flattened. And that will look like a mess on the bottom, but it won't look like a mess on the top. Wouldn't you agree? So we would take this right here. And we would wrap this like this. And tighten it. Next one over. This is called improvising, if you didn't know. I'm improvising what I couldn't do. So I'm going around bracelet right here. And keep going around until you get to the, I think I did it wrong, but we'll see. I'll probably redo this. I'm not going to redo this one, but I mean, I'll probably redo this with a different color and everything. When I work on another one. I was just testing in the waters to see if this worked. It's looking good, don't get me wrong. Just remember, this part right here is on the bottom. This part right here is going to be on the bottom, on your wrist. So I will have this looking pretty, and there will be there'll be some jewels in here. And I'll show that probably next week. I just want to finish this off. Finish this off. But I think it's not a bad idea. Is it dainty? Not really. Okay, hold a second. What are you doing? Thank you. That's what I was after. Now you want to make certain this is on top of each other. Then you go in here, go over here, and you turn it like that, and you go like that. And then you keep going until it's done. Because you kind of made it too big, or I made it too big. Because I made it too big in my book, because it will be wrapped, and I'm thinking maybe putting I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided what I was going to put in between them. But it will stop at, so it'll only do these 4, and then the rest goes right in here. So yeah. Because this is now wrapped around it, looking good. That goes in, that wraps around it. That goes in, that wraps around it. That goes in, that wraps around it. That and that goes in, but that part right there goes in to hold it in place. And there we go. And we will also do what you call a wrap around the whole thing. No, you're not doing that. Yeah. And that makes it look decently decent. Then you just wrap this around and you have it like that. And it's nice and pretty like that. Now I will put something inside to make it look really good. So we'll put this like this like this, and that will click together like that. So next thing to do is to make certain this is nice and flat, because we don't want any of these things to hurt you. And this is for all the people who's listening in. I am not going to let this hurt anybody. Okay, one more area. And that gives you an idea of what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to crochet around this again. Crochet, crochet, crochet. But in silver, I think. And we will put a piece of jewelry in between them. And then this clicks right on the top right here. Right here. That clicks right on the top right there, or a little bit further apart. If we use the small one like this, we can hook this right here. If I can get it in. That could hook like that. The other one could hook like this. It's not done. Still not a done project, but just so you can see what I'm thinking of. Hook that, click, click. That's not the way I want it. Click like that. Lift this up like this. Click this off. You don't want that sharp edge to come on anyone. So what we do is we take this part right here, which has that little sharp edge, lift it up, and then flatten. Now, here's this part is on the bottom part right there. This is what it's going to look like on the top. Now, you take this right here, take this like this, and you have, well, once I get the bracelet working right, we could actually fix it. Oh, a second, let me see. Might have to do it with this one too, the same situation. And then check it. Just let me check something out. Make certain this fits. Yeah. And that can go wrap around that. Like this. Like hold it in place. And we'll check this just for a second. I want to make certain this fits around the wrist, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's say we go with this side right here. Will it fit? So we got that. We got this. No. Come on. Right now I'm trying to fit this on my wrist. There we go. That will look pretty good. Right like that. Now we could put like 2 stones here, maybe a stone here, maybe a stone here, and that would look amazing, wouldn't it? And we would have to sew around this a little bit. We would have to sew around this a little bit, and then we would have it looking really spiffy. So that would go like that, that would go like that. This will go here, this will go here, and that would be, the stone would be here, here, and here. That's an idea. I would have to do the sewing around this. But other than that, I think we're good. What do you think? It's an interesting idea. Would I yeah, it would be very pretty. Could you imagine the stones I'm talking about? There's a stone here, and a stone here. Right in the middle of those. And then crochet around those 3 and make it delicate looking. But yeah, that's another thought I thought about doing too. Now I learned this from someone else on YouTube. So I will give them their I will mention that I used their pattern to help me figure out what to do. And I don't steal from people, but I will mention them. I learned from them, and a little bit differently than them, but close to them. Exactly. I'll add that to the link. Anyways, many blessings and shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I was on for 3 hours, but I did enjoy it. Would I can make them, but I don't know if I want to make a whole lot of them, but I can make them. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And I'm still learning how to do shorts. I just don't understand shorts and I have not figured it out. And please comment. Many blessings, guys, and shalom. Bye.